Reuters.
Welcome back to the Reuters newsroom in London. Now, you can fly from London to Paris on a budget carrier for a penny. You could pay £4,000 or $8,000 for a trip in first class from London to New York, or $20 million for a trip on a Russian Soyuz rocket to go into space. Well, good news. Soon, space will be in reach for those with a mere $250,000 to spare. EADS, the European Space Agency, is preparing a craft which could take civilians into space from 2012. Well, I'm joined now on the line from the Paris Airshow by Robert Lenny, the Chief Technical Director of EADS Astrium, the team which is preparing this craft. Well, Robert, can you tell us about the details of this? It's not a rocket per se, is it?
We have proposed to develop a plane which starts really like a plane from a normal runway, and then at 12-kilometer altitude we'll ignite a rocket engine which in 80 seconds will send the vehicle at a speed of above a kilometer per second, well above a kilometer per second, which then carry on to above 100-kilometer altitude, such that people can enjoy several things. First of all, the excitement of the huge acceleration, huge compared to what we experience in our day-to-day life, but still totally tolerable for anybody in a good physical condition. Second stage is, after this fantastic acceleration, they will experience the absence of gravity, 0G. They will float in the vehicle, and they will have a fantastic view of the sky, the sun. They can see simultaneously the sun and the stars, and by turning around, can see the Earth.
Well, it sounds like an absolutely amazing experience. Every schoolboy's dream, as we often say. But the idea has been slated by the Vice President of the European Commission, for example, Günther Verheugen, saying it's a very privileged type of tourism for the super rich, and it deserves no support. It is a bit bonkers, isn't it?
The European Union is distributing public money for the interest of the public at large, and their perception that, yes, it is correct that initially this kind of space tourism will be for the wealthy people. But remember, the very first flight from London to Berlin at the time on a regular airplane was costing 4 years of average salary in Europe. What we are offering today is the very first flight for going to space for a short time, and it's also going to cost 4 times the annual salary of European.
That's a fantastic defence. What sort of support are you getting? Are there any ticket sales already?
Astrium, we are not at all in the business of selling tickets. We are the developer and the provider of the plane, which this rocket plane or space plane, we have not yet given it a name, and that will be the next phase. We are providing that concept. We are prepared to develop it if we find private investors to take care of the business side, which is operating the plane and also collecting tickets, selling tickets, collecting the money.
Excellent. All right. Well, Robert Lenny from EADS, thank you very much indeed for joining us from the Paris Airshow. We're going to have more on this story throughout the day. Do keep watching on Reuters.com. Goodbye.
Goodbye.